Tenacity and Bellico Camine. Ink. You like my sparkly marbles? They look great, huh? They're so clean. Yeah, or onions. How are you guys doing? I sent you my onions. Please respond. This is kind of bittersweet. Here, we'll change to this screen while the ads are in progress. This stream is kind of bittersweet. And what I mean by that is my future streams might be changing forever. And while it's sad, I just can't do it. I was really hoping my streams would go a different way. But it just seems that they were going great while COVID was happening. And then after COVID, just it's like I can't put the effort in because there's not that many people here watching. And I'm not like a view person, but there's just other priorities to me that are worth more than stream right now. Like my kid, she's hell. I don't know. I'm stressed all the time. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much that I have to do on a daily basis that I just don't get time to sit down. And when I do sit down, I just don't want to do nothing. You know, like I've got life stuff going on. I'm still trying to find a home. The older my daughter gets, the more desperate I am to find somewhere to live that isn't my parents, because she's growing. She needs a lot of room. She is contained in this tiny house, and it's just, you know, she's a handful. Like, I'm going through the whole not eating process with her again, where even her favorite food, she is refusing to eat. She doesn't want it. She's refusing. She throws a tantrum about just about anything. She's also not sleeping again. So it's been hectic. I'm tired all the time. I don't get to sleep very much. But also my health. My health-wise, I've become a lot more depressed and a lot more, what's the word? Hidden. I don't want to hang out with people. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to do nothing. Sometimes I don't even want to wake up. My health has taken a massive hit just because I'm so overwhelmed all the time. I'm also going through the work assessment thing with the government, and that's long-winded because now I have to have a medical review with the doctors. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm currently in the process of having my benefits checked. So the job center have my bank statements. So I might not even get paid by the end of this. Who knows? There's just a lot going on. Life is like crazy right now, and I can't put all of my focus into stream. It's physically impossible. Sweet because of you, but bitter because not enough waifus. Yeah, something about that. All the time. I wish, honestly, I want nothing more than to be able to stream all the time. If you have fun, do it. If not, then don't. Is my coin to this? Yeah, see, like, I used to have fun when streaming. It used to be, like, I would just launch a game, like Tomb Raider or whatever, and just dive in and just stream it, no matter whether anybody was here or not. But now I get, like, halfway through a story game, and I'm just like, I can't put my focus into this right now. Like, I don't want to play it. Half of the games I have and I streamed, I don't want to play. That's my problem. Just do what you can. I took that philosophy like in my head. Like I'm only gonna stream when I feel like I'm okay to press the button. If I hesitate even for like 1 second, like I don't want to go live. You know, if I'm like sat here playing Arc Raiders, for example, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should stream, and then if I'm like hovering over the button but not clicking it, then I clearly don't want to, you know? It's about streaming when I want to and when I feel it, rather than trying to stick to a schedule and stream because I want to be able to be around people. Like, because obviously right now, like, being around people when I'm so angry and so stressed all the time is just really hard. This is why you haven't streamed in the last year, because you was doing bad and was focusing on getting better. Exactly. Like sometimes you just have to focus on what's hitting you in the face rather than rather than putting your focus on something else that you can easily put down. That's what I mean. Take care of yourself and life first. The whole schedule thing makes it more difficult. Well, at first it was okay, right? I liked my days, I liked my hours. But then as soon as the little one started like being more difficult, it was sort of like the streams were getting pushed back later and later. And then I started like not eating dinner because I wanted to make it on time to the streams. You know, it's like, then it's became like an obsession that I'm starting at this time and I have to be there at this time. You know, but she makes my life difficult. Some days, some nights, I don't even get to sit down until 9 o'clock. I'm up at 7. I get to sit down for like lunch and dinner, and then I'm like, other than that, I'm on my feet again. Other than when she's sleeping, you know. It's like, it's stressful. She's a handful. Having a schedule can be both a burden but also help, depends on the situation. So for me, I have to have a schedule. If I don't have a schedule, I won't stream. That was why I set one in the first place, but I set it to be kind of like just laid back and easy. You know, just for like 3 hours in 2 evenings a week. Which was fine, as I said, like, at first it was fine and I stuck to it, but the more she needed my attention, the less times I actually made it to that stream. And I was like, rather than just keep constantly missing streams, I'm just gonna remove the schedule and write a command with a message for people that want to know, you know, there's no schedule because of these are the reasons. And I'll just stream when I feel like I want to. That way I can go back to enjoying and having fun in streams, and I know that when I'm streaming, I'm feeling okay to stream. Because I said, like, my mental health is nowhere near good no more. I'm suffering quite a lot mentally and physically. My body's exhausted. My eyes are as black as they could be. I think that's the best way to do it at this point, because I know you're just trying to do it just because you made the schedule. I think my worry is the fact that I don't want to quit streaming. Like, I don't want my streams to stop. And if I don't have a schedule, then I won't stream. But at this point, not being able to stick to the schedule bothers me because I made it and I can't be there for those streams. You know? As in, it bothers me as in the fact that I feel like if I said it, I should be able to make it. But just physically, it's like not possible for me. Not at the moment. It may change again in the future, you never know. It may go back to having a regular schedule. I mean, I used to have one day a week where I streamed at the same time, at the same day every week, and I stuck to it for years. And it used to be that like I used to do extra streams if I felt like it. And that was just a Saturday stream. But I haven't it's been sticking to the schedule as much as I should be able to. That's what I mean. You're feeling like you're letting people down, but it's just not feasible because of life. Your health and well-being is the most important part. I know. And I need to take care of myself. I know, I do. I was thinking about the fact that my 30th birthday is coming up. And I was like, what do I want to do? And my mom keeps asking me what do I want to do, and I was like, at this present moment in time, I can't think of anything that I want to do other than just sleep and be in bed and be left alone. Because like I'm just so tired of life and existence and everything right now. But yeah, exclamation mark future will tell you basically what I've been saying, but in a shortened version. And I could read it out real quick so that you don't have to. As of 2026, my streams may be rare. I have realized that I can't give stream my all right now while being a mum, health issues, and life stuff. I get overwhelmed, tired, and stressed. By the time I get to sit down and do something, I'm just not in the mood. I apologize to the people who like watching these streams. This isn't goodbye. I'll still be around, just less often. Thanks for the continuous company and support. Thanks for the hugs, guys. Don't forget to give each other hugs too. So have a fake holiday. I could, but I have nowhere to go and no one to go with. It's like, you know, like I guess like my biggest problem with my mental health and physical state is the fact that I'm alone pretty much 99% of the time. Other than obviously my daughter, which she doesn't count. I can't. And I don't mean like alone as in like I'm alone. I live in a house full of people. This house is so noisy. But I mean alone on an emotional level that I don't have anybody emotionally to connect with. I mean that kind of alone. It's a different kind of alone. But let's play waifu. You have one cat, she's the boss. I miss having cats. Honestly, I do. This house is pretty boring without my cats climbing all over my table. There's a big difference to be alone and feel alone. Yeah, I feel like being alone is like physical, where like there's nobody there. But I feel like if you feel alone, it's more of a mental thing, right? It's more of a mental thing that you feel alone rather than actually physically alone. So I've been playing this nonstop for the last like 2 days. I've had it up on my computer pretty much all day. and I just play it like for like 20 minutes here or 10 minutes. But because I can put it on this menu and just leave it, I can just walk away and the game will still be here when I get back. It's like one of those perfect games for me on a daily basis. I can put 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I don't actually have to commit something because I can even pause it during story quests. Right now, I've been trying to collect things. I need to turn down the music a little bit. It's kind of annoyingly loud. Oh yeah, and I'm a dude now. I'm a dude now. I had a sex change.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows. Break. Moment of resonance.
That went quick.
No hesitation. One with the sounds.
I'm a dude now. I've always been a dude.
Strike from the shadows. Cherish every gain.
I think what started it, right, was I was doing this story quest. Not story quest, this companion's quest. And I was like...
Remnants of the past.
watching kind of like... watching...
One more time. Sounds come forth.
like the way they act, the characters acted with each other, and it's like, you know, it's sort of like the blushing and the flirting and stuff like that, but you're both like two female characters. And I was just like, this doesn't really fit, like even when they were like cuddling under the tree in the night sky, and I'm like, I don't know, like to me it didn't feel right, so it was like, I need to change into a dude. So I did change into a dude. Personal preference and all that. I'm sure most people don't mind being...
Leave it to me.
girls.
One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
But it kind of felt like that scene in particular was made for the boy rover rather than the girl rover. And that the female version of rover came afterwards.
Sounds come forth. No hesitation. Tight together.
I can't see what is happening.
One with the sounds.
Okay, so there's that. I'm sorry for rambling on so much at the beginning. I had a lot to unpack from just emotionally feeling destroyed lately. Time to be high on mushrooms. Technically, it's not a mushroom, but... what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to fly? No, okay. It didn't sound like rambling, just explaining shit. No, he's friendly. He's a friendly boy.
Wind, guide me.
Oh shit, I missed it. I couldn't turn around. Damn it. I did see this over here though.
Leave it to me.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, this is, interesting. Hmm. Can you get up there? Thank you. I appreciate that, Pelico. I really do. I think, like, in the future after today, streams are probably just gonna be when I play with people. You know, like when I'm playing Ark with Scrubs or whatever. Like, if I just feel like it, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming solo games anymore. Not because I don't like it, but just because, like, it's just really difficult to concentrate. Because I have this other obsession when I'm streaming that if I start something on stream, I have to finish it on stream. I won't play it off of stream. But that means, like, a lot of the games that I do play just sit there and, like, don't get played. Oh my god, I did it again. Because they just sit there because I don't play them. I hate these, like, bouncy pad things. They're so annoying.
Wind, guide me. Wind, guide me. Cherish every gain.
I think it's just because streaming means so much to me. And the people watching, I want to, like, you know,
An unexpected
I want to
discovery.
entertain people and stuff. Like it is like this massive passion of mine, but it's like if I can't put my all in it, then there's like no point. Uh, this pharmacy thing. Yeah. Where is it?
Ready to take the stage?
Not Nala. Not the Mondellis. I think it's over here. Can I not give you these? Does it have to be the specific one?
Vicky, don't let it burn.
Don't let it burn.
Vicky, don't let it burn.
I'm sorry you're having a rough time. It will get better. It will get better. You are right. It will. It's just for the, you know, I guess it's like for me, I've like never gone through this before. Obviously, having a kid for the first time and everything, so it's a lot. Oh lord. Let's spend some of these because we can't actually get any more. I'll do 5 of those. Ten of those. I'll buy some chests. We're gonna go 5 of those. Let's buy more. Is there anything else we don't have anything of? We don't have any of these. Goddamn bots, get out of here. Hmm. No, D. Now, where's the music boy? There he is. I realize with my issues it takes a long time to get better, but if you try it will. I'm not afraid of like not getting better, right? I think mine is a lot more of the fact that like I just don't have the time to do anything. And I think like that's kind of where it's like just gets overwhelmed, like because like it's not just life stuff, right? That I'm having to deal with. I have to deal with a child on top of that, and then on top of the child, I have to deal with, you know, other things. It's just there's a lot more than just one thing that's causing all the issues, and I think that's more of the issues. Just everything all at once, yeah. And like, and I get no break even. Like, as I said, like I haven't. I'm normally before. Normally before when I got overwhelmed and I was like, I can't take this anymore, I would just pick up a train ticket and go somewhere on a train, just go away for the weekend, for the, you know, whatever. Now I can't even do that. Like, I'm just stuck here. Beans. Why is it beans? Okay. Alright, now that we've finished stocking up a little bit and spending some cash monies, let's see. Let's finish doing these paintings, and then we can go on to something else, like a side quest or something. Is it painting down there? Did I miss it?
Wind, guide me.
I did miss it. Turn all the blocks blue. Huh. Hmm. Everybody have to make them red, blue, yellow, blue. There you go. Not having the ability to just responsibility to share the responsibility with the partner is rough. Well, my mum does a pretty good job of filling in for not having a partner, but like sometimes you just need more than just somebody that looks after your kid for you. You know, sometimes you want to relate, you want someone that you can emotionally connect with, to talk to.
Leave it to me.
Why can't I leave? Okay, quest failed, thanks. I didn't even start it. Free moves and they have to be red. 3 moves and they have to be red, okay. That was one of the easier ones. Some of those fucking things are like insanely difficult. Hmm. Go back at the
Leave it to
castle
me.
again. Make them yellow. Make the 4 moves. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't work. Oh no. 4 moves? think 1, 2, 3, and that would be 4. I wouldn't be able to change it to yellow, and that doesn't work. So this doesn't work either. I see. It's about making the 2 bits, the 2 correct bits, red. Like this bit and this bit. Nope. Hmm. They have the same problem with this one. Ah. Yep, and you have the same problem with these down there. Oh. I think this is the first time I've ever been, like, fully stumped. Ha! I win. Ow.
Collapse! Purge the impure oceans.
Bow before me.
Sounding the death knell.
Exonerate.
Charge forth with me. My blade. Purge all evil. Be gone, wicked souls.
Swift and resolute. No, the hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Leave it to me. Imitation. Bask in the sunlight. Collapse. Heavens, descend.
Alrighty then. Say what we do need to
I will be
do.
there for everyone.
Understood the power to split and merge matter.
Shh. Not sure if we're gonna be able to do this fight. This fight was tricky the first time. It's the gondola.
Wind, guide me.
Sort of chest.
Cherish every gain.
Actually kind of cool that you get to explore this place now.
Huh.
Hello? That mean? Oh boy, I don't know. Hey, Big Daddy Steel. How you doing? Welcome in.
One with the sounds. Moment of resonance. No hesitation.
Ow, ow.
I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us.
Leave it to me.
No, her heal isn't ready. Oops.
Imitation. I can use some luminous energy.
Swift and resolute. Strike through shadows. One with the sounds. The end has come. No hesitation.
There it is. I know I don't have to bloody echo. Fuck off. Not echo. Ooh,
Bow
there's
before
bosses.
Sounding the death knell. Roll for me. some fertilizer. Now I'm super dehydrated.
Yeah, fine. Stop complaining.
I'm just low on fluids. Imitation. Life is in everything.
Disperse! Torrent windstorm! Sweep all away! Such is their blessing.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. Ha! The end has come. Strike through the shadows. One with the sounds.
Ow. Ow, ow.
Keep it together.
Bye, wench. Mm. I almost died in the process. It's fine. It's just a flesh wound. Where is it,
I
Adolf?
will be there for everyone.
Gosh.
The power to split and merge matter.
Eh. Hmm. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Crit rate would have been better, but never mind. Let's upgrade this fucking thing. Might as well, we got plenty of those bloody things. I'm actually wondering. What did this thing get? Hey, Zoran. How you doing, buddy? You need more shit to rope up the sicko. Bollocks. Fine. Fine. What was I doing? How do I not like have tons of this shit by now? She needs to be Ascension 5 anyway. I guess fine.
I will be there for everyone.
The power to split and merge matter.
What else do I need for this? I need her weapon. We finally got her echo at last. I guess she's just as good as she's gonna get for now. Alright. God, I want... Chris... Oh, God. Zoom is gone. One thing with having bloody... this game... so that I can, like, move the mouse off of this game, like, that just means that on a regular basis I accidentally do something that I don't want to on the other screen. Oh wow. An oven echo. Am I in Plush? Yes, I am in Plushy Village. Like, so I just make this shit while I can. Make tofu. Tofu? Alright, dude. Thanks. Now settle down, everyone. I told you Mr. Anthony is on their way. Oh, you're here. I am here. At last, the hero of Plessy Village graces us with his presence yet again. It's our first bloom of the morning. These little guys wouldn't want anyone close to it until it finally blossomed. They said they wanted you to have the very first flower. Thanks, it means a lot. They're really glad you like it. By the way, there's something else I'd like to ask you, Mr. Anthony. Have you ever seen a seaside tendrils before? Kendrils? As you can see, the rebuilt the Plushie village is now thriving, and the Echoes have been trying out new things every day. Especially after Plushies overheard Enzo and I chatted about the Kendrilis, which are flowers that grow like jellyfish. These, a few days back, they got really curious and excited. They wanted to see it for themselves. You don't happen to have some of those magical looking flowers on you, do you? This is it. This is the kind of beauty you find once in a lifetime. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony. Enzo thought that seaside kindrels were long extinct, and I almost believed it until now. Where did you find it, Mr. Anthony? Can you show the plushies? That's okay. Our plushie squad made up the best of the best Echoes. Was chomping at the bit for a new adventure ever since the plushie village was reborn from the ashes. Instead of hanging around the village all day, there's nothing more exciting than discovering exotic life forms and visiting exciting places. Sounds exhilarating. That's alright. This is all inspired by the stories of your greatest adventures. They'll have a present ready for you at the end of this new adventure. Sounds nice. But yes, while you're at it, do you mind helping them take a few pictures along the way? Bubble and Old Bake always get cold feet when it comes to visiting new places. Maybe seeing some of the unique views beyond the village would help them change their mind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's great. So, no adventures, here we come. God.
Huh.
It's Chloe again. Oh, I'm stuck. Let go. God, just climb up the goddamn wall. Closer. Did Old Bag once work in this bakery? Yes, did you see it somewhere? It's recovering in a safe place. Did you guys break it? Oh, it's not really our fault. The old baker was rough on Old Bake for the past 60 years, so by the time it got to us, it was pretty much already worn out. We wanted to use a better oven we were just worried it might hurt Old Bake's feelings. We just made do. Then Old Bake's valve broke, and it just ran away. Then why are you dawdling around here? I'm actually trying to figure out a way to fix Old Bake. I grew up eating the batten bread it baked, though what it makes can only be called a batten now. Since you sent it off to recover, could you send it back to us once it's fixed? That old baker wore it down all these years and now we're just getting tossed aside. I can't do that, it just feels wrong. but you know it's better not to square a peg into the round hole. Anyway, I'll tell my fellows in the bakery what happened first. Please take good care of Old Bake. Yeah, fucking gone and grounded it to the dust. Had enough of your shit. Let's go here and heal up first. Healing complete. Maybe we'll just fly there. It's not that far away. I got stuck on the wall. Hello, sir. Mr. Anthony, you've come right on at the right time. Look over there. I'm looking. Who would have thought that dry bread could still be of use? Well, I think Old Meg would fit right in with this village now. Indeed, it's like a gentle grandpa to a bunch of children. No better way to put it. Thanks to you, never in my life would I be able to find that many caskets. No need, I'm happy to witness this lovely scene. Yeah, I feel you. These plushies aren't humans, but they share our feelings. Let's keep working together. You got it. Sure thing, Bosch. Adventure of the plushies. God, why are they all the way over here? I hate this place. All mine wants me to take pictures of of the unique views. Wonder where the plushies want to visit first. They say they want to go check out around the entrance. Abby, I heard you needed someone who could speak Echo, so here I am. Come on, to the entrance. Right after I get this note. Come here. They shall wait for your return. That's it. Come to me. Come to me. Gotcha. You mean I can't do this function? Back off. Zoom in and there you go. Wonderful. Oops.
One with the sounds.
I really like the big Bob is gone. And magically a wing ray appears.
Wind, guide me. Wind, guide me.
I do love the fact that you can just dive straight down. Row. You got wins.
No hesitation.
Perish! Repent, for silence beckons. Rage on! March on! Sounding the death knell. Till the denouement. Finality. Shadows must be purged. Charge forth with me. Exonerate. Atonement. My blade. Purge all evil.
It's like nothing ever happened.
You won't escape.
This painting is just like glowing for some reason, you know, it's actually kind of pretty. Look at how the stars are lighting up too. What do you think what do you think inside? That's where there's Echo waiting to jump us again. And it's suddenly nighttime. Oh. No. Ah, goodness. Those jumps are slightly out of reach. You do have to use the thing for them, apparently.
Wind, guide me.
What is this like little mini game? Welcome back, welcome back. I see Echo Interpreter is on duty. Oh, that wasn't them saying it, it was from me. Anyway, how was it? Everyone was so worried they started to pull my hair here. Oh, what do we have here? Never imagined there'd be a view like that tucked away inside this painting. The plushies really like it and say thank you. They also say they have a present waiting for you back at the village tomorrow afternoon. A present? I wonder if it's something yummy. Let's go find out. Hurrah! He said yes. Oh, ow, ow. I know. Happy not, not pulling that. Hmm. A little happy playing the music. Okay, how the hell do we get out of this? Can't actually remember where it is. I think it's the Garden of the Lost. Oh, it sure is. I'm here as requested. We have your present ready. Thanks to you, the Freshies say they had a spectacular adventure, that they're still having dreams about it. But before the great review, there's another special present we'd like to show you. It's me while I was taking pictures of the stars and the plushies. Bingo, although a painting in between and shrouded in the darkness of the night, you will still be able to witness every step you took. I would say there's a special connection between you. While you were taking pictures of the stars, when Neves the plushies also took a picture of you, as if they were under the very same stars as you. It's a really nice picture. They don't have a way to convey their feelings, so I'm here to help. It was really an adventure to remember. Now they are brave enough to go and explore anywhere they would like. Thanks to you, Mr. Anthony. The plushies asked around what you liked and spent quite a while putting together this present for you. Come take a look. I really... That's pretty cool. Quest. Talk to Grandma Shirley, chat with the elderly man. Okay. Interesting. Uh, shit. Weapons. Okay, we'll keep this until we know somebody who needs one of those weapons. Yeah, we were waiting. Or distracted. Grandma Shirley! And is the light in despair, the angel from the mirage. Hello, ma'am. Do you know Anis? Hmm? So everyone's heard of Anis. Anis is the angel sung about in hymns, a gentle light that appears lost in despair. They take many forms, like someone dear, a flower, a bird, even a jellyfish sometimes. So Anis is just a legend? Oh no, child, Anis is real as hope itself. When someone is in a bind yet clings to the faintest glimmer of hope, Anis appears in the form of things that they're familiar with, guiding them out of the tight spot. If you're strong enough to hold on, Anis will come to you. Right. Yeah, sound like a cuckoo clock. I've conducted over 100 visits and interviews, traveling between Tassovols and Elgatown. Finally, I think I have a theory. It seems that these regions are experiencing a phenomenon, mass hypochondria, if you will. For example, many people claim to have seen the angel knight they still believe is still alive. Others speak of an angel named Anis, said to answer the calls of those who unbreakable wills. Anis appears in different forms, helping those in dire need. From the records, she's often seen as a young girl, a flower, a bird, or even a jellyfish. Yet, after combing through the records of over the past centuries, I have yet to find any concrete evidence for Anna's existence. Medically speaking, it seems more likely that these are hallucinations brought on by intense mental strain. So when someone is under severe stress and endures deep trauma, the mind can create an internal figure to ease the pain like a survival mechanism. Think of the pressures of strained family ties, told of years of competition and hallucinations induced by toxins. In extreme cases, one's own identity can fragment in conjuring up an imaginary figure. This guy just thinks they're all crazy. So when an entire community is facing intense pressure, I bet I'd say that angel or not, true salvation lies within ourselves. Don't you agree? So he also thinks everybody's crazy. Was that literally it? What was the point of that quest? Come on. Thank you. That was literally it. Mm. Guess what this is about.
Becky, don't let it burn.
Don't let it burn. There she is, Carlotta.
Rover, fancy running into you here. Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza, but my goodness, these portions.
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem? They say it was their last work, written aboard the Pilgrim's Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Shh! Quiet! They're criminals. You best not mention them in public.
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna. Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think. Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests.
It's you again.
Friends, it's been too long. I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered.
Enjoy your luck,
in their
enjoy Num
music and
Nums.
poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets' Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser. By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later. Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Can't help but he's gonna come back and like kill us all later. Just have a sneaky thing about him. He doesn't feel right in my loins. Swept away by the storm are the cicadas of the Water Kingdom. Wheat straw lay adrift in the village oaken wine mugs. Prolonged nights of summer, lost souls wandering between the streets and alleys. Withered leaves fall into autumn's abyssal tranquility. rust of decay from on utensils of Holy Communion. Desolate winds of autumn acolytes measure the inclination of divinity with rotten scales. Frost-covered pupils of stained glass, the confessional fills with silent ash. Sleepless night of winter, a wandering bat holds a frozen lute, playing sounds that never reach. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuring inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these demons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Let this sail take us past the towers, past the surrounding walls, past the sentinel sculptures, as we descend silently into hell, till this song drowns into the brilliance of sunset. Nice.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these demons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
Is that really going to happen?
Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before. She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Clean. Clean.
In her world, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
We're not gonna be out of here because I turned the music off.
Follow the song to find her.
Rover! Carlotta! It's been too long.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little. When I was a child, whenever I passed by Chacona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Back then, Chacona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Then what is Kachona a wandering barn?
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling. But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music? Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 Sharp, and then, poof! Out pops a monster.
You're missing the point.
It is the point. I need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours. The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken. They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
That's okay.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinasita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinasita.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure. I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
It's just a few sheets of paper.
Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
Seeing is believing.
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
They are just like the ones that attacked us in the restaurant.
A grand perfect chord. A grand overture. A grand perfect chord. Listen, the trio of destiny.
Those two make an insane team. I can't wait to unlock him.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest. In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is. This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
That music is no ordinary piece of music, is it?
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burned in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before. But now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's Sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence.
Unless there's a resonator involved.
Yes. Someone must have used them to create the daemons. If the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article. Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Will these daemons affect Raguna?
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority. This is a realm created from melodies. Music... no.
They burned in despair, resentful of the...
Perhaps it was a simple poem at first. No one knew exactly what happened. So they... Yes! Someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? If the daemons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. It may be an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him. Music and poetry are born from kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch. The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? Which instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Kona's expertise, we will uncover the truth. Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
Where do we start?
If we find melodies connected to the Poets Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go! Onward to new melodies!
Jesus Christ,
I
I'm in a
really
boat.
admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint.
It's cool.
If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da do 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 do. La na 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 dum ba da da da.
What is this place?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise. This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled.
Have you found any leads?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind. To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not, this is what we bards call a bottleneck. Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it, not once. So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head. You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
So did an apple hit you?
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately. Try it.
Huh. It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun.
Hey, Michael.
If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story.
How you doing?
Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end. I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Well, let's not. How you doing, dude? Sorry. I'm going to raid out 2 scripts. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna read a book and go to sleep because I'm tired. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for the lovely chat and for listening listening to me. It means a lot because streaming is important to me, but also so is my family and so is my life. And I can't do both. So I hope to see you guys next time. And I hope you all have a fantastic night. Good night.